returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cardinals offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dive.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Dodge a little run. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
When you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game, let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, then left to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. The give to the tailback. They just blow through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush right after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he pulled and couldn't go with the football. It's incomplete, a 4th down count. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Razorbacks offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Oh, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Drives into the pile just to pick up a run. They'll spot it at the 10. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back to the 3.
This definitely ain't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Cardinals will line up to fire away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty. There's something to stop the threat. No room to return with no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage. And he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Knocks it out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll run it. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal for the offense. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the D denied him on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking to throw on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 17 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out of the 20. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Trying to pick up a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cardinals line up and punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable. Right? You get a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They just keep firing. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go on top. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Staying on track and getting it in on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more out of that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. On the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, ends up connecting, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Off-play action on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute our offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Howard, and runs through another guy. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the back. Got enough for the push. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end getting vertical. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off-the-field complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going over the top. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got his man. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Quick works on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
They're going to run it to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Mills. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just trying to jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
2-yard line. Brings up.
He'll keep it himself. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down. The Cardinals are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising. It breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the move to the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gives it on the option. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! Excellent hand by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's That's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll run the counter. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 31 to Alabama.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Inside the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still be counted for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He's looking to pass. And it's caught. for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Razorbacks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that done.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had